it's important that we get our shooting reps in every year. Don't just go out, shoot shotgun, pattern your at 20 yards and call it good. And think that okay, I could take this shotgun now and go into those woods over there and take this box call and this slate call and make some sounds that mimic turkey talk and have this longbeard come marching on in and boom, and like kill him. It doesn't come that easy. That's not how it works when doing that with. So when hunting turkey with a scattergun, with a shotgun, with a close range weapon like a shotgun or a bow and arrow, it becomes very sporty and very challenging. I'm sure you all can relate to this. It doesn't putting your tag on a long beard doesn't come easy. And so some of the prep work that I do is I get my shooting reps in my bow. I do hunt turkey with my bow. Uh, Obviously, it's crucial to uh, get shotguns prep, clean your shotguns, and go take a few shots with whatever shotgun shells you choose, whether you're using 3 inch, 3.5 inch, 4 shot, 5 shot, 6 shot. Uh, it's important that we get our shooting reps in every year. Don't just go out, shoot shotgun, pattern your at 20 yards and call it good. This number 4 shot, 3 inch length shotgun shell, it may pattern well at 40 yards. Beyond any yardage beyond 40, don't expect too much success. I mean, how many of you can relate to this? How many of you, I can attest from first-hand experience, how many of you have missed long beards with a shotgun shell? I mean, there's a lot of pellets in these things that scatter all the place. There's a lot of folks that don't think it's possible to miss a turkey head with one of these, but I've done it time and time again. In all the years, and there's many, in all the years I've hunted turkey, northeastern wild turkey, I can think of a dozen or more turkey I've missed. I probably shouldn't be admitting to this, but I've missed my fair share of turkey with a scatter gun. Got one of them. I'm sure you can relate if you're a seasoned turkey hunter, or maybe you're new at it, but you still have a story to tell where you missed that long beard. A lot of folks, a lot of uneducated folks don't think it's possible. But yeah, it is. It really is. That's why it's important that we really learn our weapon capabilities, learn and practice with our bow and arrows and with our shotguns. And pattern our shotguns at 10 yards and then count how many pellets are in that neck and wattle and head area of the paper turkey target on the plywood we have set out there downrange. And then take another shot at 20 yards, count how many pellets are in the neck, head, and wattle area of that turkey. And take another shot at 30, 40, and beyond. Shoot your scatter gun at 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards, 60 yards. I wouldn't advise trying to shoot turkey beyond 60. I mean, it's with a 3.5-inch turkey load shotgun shell with a full choke and a 3.5-inch 12 gauge shotgun. It has been known, and there are many successful turkey hunters out there that have killed turkey at 60 yards. Maybe you run 10, 12 or more cameras that run off of AA batteries. Are you sick and tired of burning a hole in the pocket, of constantly needing to buy batteries after batteries after batteries? I'm here to tell you, with this X60 Pro Max Guard Pro trail camera with the rechargeable lithium-ion battery pack, once you charge this battery pack full, you'll easily get 3 or 4 plus months more run time with this camera than you would with conventional AA batteries you'd buy from the store. You'll never have to break the bank again, never have to burn a hole in your pocket spending every bit of spare cash you got on AA batteries ever again. Don't worry about that. This X60 Pro Max camera with the solar panel pack is going to save you a ton of money, especially when I tell you today I'm offering you 15% discount code to get 15% off your purchase from the Guard Pro website. Go to the description below this video and you click on the link to go to the Guard Pro website. Don't forget to copy the 15% off code. This X60 Pro Max Guard Pro cellular trail camera is also a live viewing camera. You can watch turkey live, the coyote live, you can watch deer live, you can record clips from your live viewing. Use my exclusive 15% off code, Justin15, 1084 5252. Everything you need to know for ordering any Guard Pro cameras will be in the description below this video and in the description below any of my YouTube videos. But for the most part, all the turkey kills I've ever experienced firsthand myself have been 10 to 45 yards max. I think the furthest I've ever killed a turkey is about 42 to 45 yards. I paced it. My friend that was with me at the time paced it. We're different heights. I mean, he was shorter than I was a little taller than him. Our strides were different. He paced maybe 45-ish. I paced 42, 45 yards, no matter, but it was a shot over 40 yards. And I killed that turkey. Jason's asking the question. You use bow now, don't you? I was taught to aim for the neck, where the neck meets the body with a shotgun, not the head, because it moves so much. Let's see. It says you use bow, don't you? Yep. I have killed turkey with my bow and arrow by aiming base of the neck, right at the top of the wing, base of the neck. The head and neck was doing this, right? But okay, we're going to use my arm, hand as an example. So this simulates the arm, my wrist and hand is the neck and head of the turkey. This is the top of the wing. The cuff of my sleeve would say be the top of the wing. Look what's happening. And there's some bounce and a little bit of motion here at the top of the wing, around the body and neck area. But you've got the head, the neck, bobbing and going up, down, moving quite a bit. But if you set up right, when going after the wild turkey with a bow and arrow, I highly recommend using a blind to sit in, so you can get away with all that extra movement and especially when hunting turkey with a bow, you've got to have a lot of patience. You may sit all day because you're sitting there with a turkey spread, with a decoy spread out there at 20 yards. You want to have that 20-yard shot or less with your bow. So I like to use a Jake decoy with live. I have a male decoy with Jake fan with real live turkey feathers mounted on my decoy, and I'm using a Jake tail from a Jake I shot years ago. I like to keep all my Jake tails from Jakes I shoot to replenish the feathers on my decoy. I use live turkey feathers. So I'll use a Jake decoy, a hen decoy. I'll use just one of each, one hen, one decoy. Set out there about 20 yards in front of my blind. And I set them up in such a way so that the male turkey will circle the male, my fake male decoy, to want to try to spur him, fight him, or challenge him, obviously to try to win over breeding rights with a hen, right? So that the male turkey will be coming in half strutting, and he may proceed to full strut once he gets real close to that male decoy. And as that turkey starts to turn around, and that turkey's vision is being blocked with his own fan, that's a good time for the bow hunter to draw to get away with all that extra movement. And then that turkey is going to work his way around that decoy and eventually be broadside. And at that point, I'm aiming my 20-yard pin at about the top of the wing, base of the neck, top of the wing, going for the vitals, going for for the heart lung area of that turkey. And that's when I'll release. When I'm anchored on the top of the wing, I feel steady enough, I feel confident enough with my aiming point, I'll release my arrow. I've killed turkey that way, using the turkey decoy setup similar to the way I just described, and using a blind. I'll use either a ghost blind or a pop-up blind. And when bow hunting turkey, I always use a blind. So what are some other things Jason was saying? So Jason says he saw a nice tom on the other side of town this afternoon, all fanned out, strutting. So did you all know that the mating season for the eastern wild turkey, it begins in like Marchish? March, April is like the heaviest breeding time of the year for the turkey. There are some turkey hunts going on currently right now, like southern states and other states, not in the New England states, not in Maine anyway. There's the Maine turkey season opens the beginning of May, and a lot of people like to argue the point that the hunting season is a little too late in Maine because the supposedly right now in April, March and April, supposedly those are the two easiest months to call turkey in. Call especially gobblers, to coax gobblers in for easy shot. Come May, when turkey season is underway in Maine, for the most part, the breeding has slowed down to almost nil. And in May, hunters start seeing lone hens that have separated themselves off of the flock, the group, because those hens are laying eggs. And they'll lay an egg every day until all eggs are laid, and they'll tend to that nest for 28 days straight. They'll incubate it and stay right with the nest. They may stand to stretch and feed a little bit, defecate, but they don't leave the nest for 28 days straight. They incubate for 28 days straight till the eggs hatch, and then the little poults are born, and so forth, so on. But there's a leg laid a day, every day, whether it be 14 or 20 plus eggs, or whether it be 8 to 14 or more eggs. They lay an egg a day until all laid before they do their incubating. But